Welcome back. It's year 2 of Ballanytne Ridge football, and the Wolves have yet to taste sweet victory. Could tonight be the night? As they were at Garinger, the Wildcats snapped a 48-game losing streak just a few weeks ago. Cam, give us the answer.
Yeah, let's get on to the highlights here. We're going to start with Caleb Owens. Ridge running in for a short touchdown for Ballanytne Ridge. The Wolves are liking the offense there. Next up, Ballanytne Ridge still with the ball. This is Ryder Polston. He's going to call his own number, keeps the ball for another touchdown. Garinger trying to respond, though. Tavon Floyd with a great hit to break up the pass. The defense trying to keep them in the game, but it would not be enough. Congratulations to Ballanytne Ridge. They pick up their first win ever in program history at the varsity level, 49-14 over Garinger, your final score.
Time now